When you think of American Idol, you think of the moments that molded modern music television. These events include breathtaking auditions, painful eliminations, and the ascension of performers that went from being unknown dreamers to becoming chart-topping icons. But there is another intriguing tale that lies behind all of the emotive performances and dazzling stage lights, and that is the tremendous fortunes that have been established by the faces of International Idol itself. From Carrie Underwood's country empire to Ryan Seacrest's dominance in the media, the show's most prominent stars have converted their ability and charisma into wealth that has been passed down from generation to generation. We are going to delve deeply into the process by which each of these well-known individuals, Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, and Ryan Seacrest, have amassed their staggering net worths, as well as the factors that ensure that their financial engines continue to function more effectively than ever before. From Oklahoma dreamer to country music queen, Carrie Underwood has been a successful artist. Carrie Underwood, a modest farm girl from Checotah, Oklahoma, made her debut on the American Idol stage 15 years when she first appeared on the show. As she departed, she was one of the most successful superstars that the program had ever created, and she is now a multimillionaire with a legacy that extends beyond the realms of music, fashion, and fitness. As of right now, Carrie's net worth is $140 million, and it continues to grow. Carrie's financial empire was not formed overnight. Rather, it was painstakingly constructed through the application of talent, the force of her brand, and astute commercial initiatives. Over 9 million copies of her debut album, Some Hearts, were sold in the United States alone, making it one of the best-selling country albums of all time. Her record was published in 2005, shortly after she won the American Idol competition. She was catapulted into a new stratosphere as a result of that quick triumph. She has been honored with a number of Grammys, Country Music Awards, and Billboard Music Awards over the course of her career. But what is more important is that she has mastered the art of reinventing herself. By releasing albums such as Cry Pretty and Denim and Rhinestones, she managed to maintain a contemporary sound while remaining true to her roots. Every single release resulted in tours that made many millions of dollars, notably the Storyteller Tour, which brought in close to $60 million all over the world. Innovation in business and the power of brands. Carrie is not only a country music icon, but she is also a lifestyle entrepreneur. Her fitness brand, CALRA by Carrie Underwood, which was launched in collaboration with Dick's Sporting Goods, has become one of the most successful lines of athletic wear in the United States. The picture that she presented, which was clean, forceful, and genuine, struck a chord with millions of women. Along with the publication of her best-selling book, Find Your Path, which was included on the list of the New York Times bestsellers, she also introduced a supplement line called Fit 52, which was based on her fitness philosophy. A life of luxurious living. A vast estate just outside of Nashville is owned by Carrie Fisher and her husband, Mike Fisher, who recently resigned from the National Hockey League. The mansion features horses, a private gym, and acres of farmland. However, perhaps the most remarkable aspect of her empire is the fact that she has not lost her modesty. She is still the same Oklahoma girl who sings about tenacity, religion, and family. Not only does her wealth reflect her accomplishment, but it also displays her consistency, which is an irrepressible drive that has made her a brand, a business, and a beacon for others who are hoping to become American Idol in the future. The country superstar, who also has a rockstar bank account, is known as Luke Bryan. Luke Bryan is a Georgia guy from a tiny town who turned his heartbreak, grit, and good humor into a multi-million-dollar career. His story is one of the few in country music that can be compared to that of Luke Bryan. A net worth of $160 million for Luke. The ascension of Luke Bryan has been a wild and boot-stomping rollercoaster, beginning with his humble origins as a college bar performer and culminating in his headlining stadium tours. His breakthrough singles such as Country Girl, Shake It For Me, and Play It Again helped reinvent country music for a younger and more enthusiastic audience after he signed a recording contract with Capitol Records in 2007. Luke's earnings from music alone are enough to turn any musician green with envy. He has sold over 75 million records and has performed on several tours and were completely sold out. On the other hand, the fact that he has been a judge on American Idol since 2018 has helped him to improve his financial situation even further. It has been reported that Bryan receives a salary of $12 million per season, which places him among the highest-paid broadcast personalities on network television. A mastermind in investments and branding. Luke's entrepreneurial side shines through when he is not performing on stage. A successful clothing business that he owns and operates is called 32 Bridge, and it was inspired by his Southern heritage. In addition, he is an investor in Buck Commander, a hunting company that is associated with the Duck Dynasty family. This allows him to combine two of his cherished interests, music and the great outdoors. His restaurant and bar in Nashville, which is called Luke's 32 Bridge Food Plus Drink, is a popular destination for tourists on Broadway, attracting followers from all over the world. Not only as a performer, but also as an entrepreneur, his name is a beacon of light in the heart of downtown Nashville each and every night. Despite their Hollywood paychecks, Heartland roots. In spite of the fact that he lives the life of a megastar, Luke has not lost his connection to his roots. He still devotes a significant portion of his spare time to tending to his farm in Georgia, where he raises cattle and spends time with his family. He exemplifies the concept that authenticity is a powerful selling point because his brand is not produced, rather, it is lived. Therefore, this is precisely the reason why Luke Bryan is one of the most bankable performers in the country music industry at the present time. Lionel Richie is an enduring icon who has built an empire on his emotional intelligence. Before there was even a concept of American Idol, Lionel Richie had already made a significant impact on the world of music. Richie's golden voice and timeless songs have defined many generations, first through his work with the Commodores and then through his solo career, which has topped the charts. A net worth of $200 million is held by Lionel. The career of Lionel Richie has been filled with nothing less than amazing moments. His effect is incalculable, as evidenced by the fact that he has sold more than 125 million recordings, won 4 Grammy Awards, and been inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Songs such as Hello, All Night Long, and Endless Love are more than just mainstream hits. They are enduring musical relics. Nevertheless, Lionel's longevity is the key to his accomplishments in the financial sector. His repertoire alone generates millions of dollars in royalties every year, and it is still extensively licensed for productions such as movies, advertising, and streaming services. The Idol mentor and judge both, Lionel has established himself as a fundamental component of American Idol ever since he joined the competition in 2018. It is not only his role as the wise and soulful mentor that has brought him back to popularity on television, but it has also drawn new admirers to his great tunes. It has been said that Lionel earns approximately $10 million per season. He is known for his ability to combine comedy and emotion while guiding budding musicians achieve their aspirations. An elegant and enduring way of life. Lionel's estate in Los Angeles is a museum of memories, and it is frequently featured in lifestyle magazines. It is loaded with platinum albums, fine paintings, and family treasures. Nevertheless, the fact that his wealth is so varied is what makes it stand out. Some of the things he has invested in include fragrance brands, fashion partnerships, and real estate. It is because of his partnerships with luxury businesses that he is just as relevant in the year 2025 as he was in the year 1985. Not only is Lionel Richie's wealth quantified in monetary terms, but it is also measured in terms of cultural currency. There aren't many musicians who can boast that their songs have been around for half a century and still have a timeless quality, but Lionel's legacy achieves exactly that. Ryan Seacrest, the billion-dollar machinist working behind the scenes of everything. This conversation about American Idol would be incomplete if it did not include Ryan Seacrest, the man who has been a part of the show from the very beginning. He is the show's beating heart. He also runs a media empire. The genuine talent of this individual is hidden behind the scenes, despite the fact that his visage is recognizable from American Idol and Live with Kelly and Ryan. After the premiere of American Idol in 2002, Ryan's career took off, and he became a celebrated figure across the country because of his endearing presenting manner. Seacrest, on the other hand, did not merely continue to serve as the public face of the show. Rather, he went on to become the businessman who was responsible for the operation of the show. Idol to Kardashians. The process of creating real gold. One of the most lucrative sources of income for Ryan Seacrest was his production firm, Ryan Seacrest Productions, which was responsible for the creation of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians franchise. The show went on to become one of the most successful reality television programs in history, a cultural phenomenon that not only made Ryan Kardashian and his family famous, but also made Ryan himself famous. As an executive producer, he has also been responsible for producing American Idol revivals, Shahs of Sunset, and a slew of spin-offs, which have resulted in millions of dollars in back-end earnings and syndication rights. Radio, television, and everything else in between. He has been the host of American Top 40 and on air with Ryan Seacrest for a significant amount of time, and his annual income from radio alone is approximately $10.15 million. As a result of his hosting duties on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve and the reported $12 million every season that he receives from American Idol, his annual income frequently exceeds $50 million. To add insult to injury, he is also a shrewd investor who has investments in skincare businesses, apparel lines, and technology startups. In a nutshell, Ryan Seacrest exemplifies the term modern entertainment mogul, since he successfully combines the allure of the entertainment industry with the instincts of Wall Street. How TNECITY and Talente come together. It's not simply the magnitude of their wealth that makes these four celebrities stand out, it's also the fact that their stories are strikingly distinct while still being intertwined. Every one of them embodies a different aspect of the American Idol dream. Carrie Underwood, the dreamer who emerged as an icon in country music. A good old lad who established a modern country empire, Luke Bryan is a country music superstar. Lionel Richie is a legend that transcends centuries and spans generations. Ryan Seacrest is the genius who masterminded the transformation of celebrity into wealth. They have a combined net worth that is greater than $950 million, which almost amounts to $1 billion legacy that is expected to continue expanding as American Idol continues to develop. The enduring influence of the phrase American Idol. American Idol is not merely a show in the year 2025, rather, it has become an institution. It is the platform that made Ryan Seacrest a global brand, the launchpad that gave the world Carrie Underwood, the stage where Luke Bryan's wisdom shines, the home of Lionel Richie's guidance, and the platform that allowed John Legend the opportunity to shine. The fact that each of them has turned their celebrity into something much more substantial is evidence that American Idol accomplished more than just producing stars, it also produced empires. And while fresh aspirants queue up each year to pursue the same ambition, they are following in the footsteps of legends. They are living proof that the American dream is still very much alive if the correct combination of talent, timing, and determination is applied.